To me, what was unique about working with Kathy and Bob is the fact that they're a married team. And we had one person handling the selling of our house and one person handling the acquisition of the new one. And it was so incredibly well timed and well oiled and seamless that we were actually in the closing for the sale of our house with Kathy, while Bob was out finding the house that we were going to move into and arranged for us to see it the next day before it hit the market. So it's absolutely incredible, and we couldn't be happier.
There's only one word that comes to mind: partnership. The partnership was just absolutely amazing. He was always on time. He listened to me, and that's something that you just can't buy.
The first thing that comes to mind is just reliable and dependable. They were always available to speak to us, to talk about potential houses we were interested in. Even if we went and saw a house at 6 o'clock on a Friday and we wanted to put in an offer, Bob would have the forms over to us 2 hours later and submit it the next day.
What I really think you get with Bob and Kathy are people who are just so eminently respected among their peers and the realtor community. And I think that's going to bode for a very smooth and very easy transaction.
I think one of the best things about working with Bob was he's almost like a marriage counselor because I am a quick decision maker. I fall in love with houses really fast. I see something and I'm just like, oh, this is the one.
And I take my time. I like to see all my options. Even if we find the perfect house, I want to see 3 or 4 more before I make a decision.
So he navigated that very well.
I think the best things about working with Bob and Kathy were just their dedication to finding the right place for my mom and communication, constant communication.
Couldn't have been happier with the service, the personalization, and how much I look forward to interacting with them during what some people consider to be a stressful process. For me, it was a delight.
One of the things I've enjoyed about working with the LaMon Group is they ask a lot of questions because they want to make sure that they are finding the perfect home for you. It's not just a one-time thing. It's not just that she sold me a house. She's always there checking in on us just to make sure that we are doing well and if she can help us.
I think it's a little nerve-wracking to move to a city where you've never lived before and you don't know anybody except your friends. We didn't have work colleagues, we didn't have family here, so it was really important for us to choose the right house, the right school for our kids. The whole point of moving here was for the children, so we needed to be in the right school zone, we needed them to have the right community. That was the point of moving, and Bob and Kathy understood that.
Bob and Kathy are experienced, they're knowledgeable, they're easy to work with, they're the best.